Welcome to Old Friends and New Roads. My name's Keith. Well, it's a shitty day in Portland. It's raining out, but that doesn't mean that I can't go out and practice some of my skills. I've been watching YouTube videos all morning on beginner ADV skills, so I'm gonna go find a parking lot and practice. I'm gonna put on some rain gear and just because it's raining doesn't mean I can't have fun. So let's go try some of this stuff out. All right, so found a school parking lot. All the gates are closed, so there's no cars in here. One of the things I watched was kind of walk around the bike, trying to learn the balance points. So it seems kind of basic, but I think that's where I'm going to start. So I did that in, it's running, bike's running, it's in neutral. I'm not on perfectly level ground, so it's harder than it looks. I think the bike's 495 pounds, so it's definitely nothing like, it'd be really hard to do on my Harley. But I'll have to try it sometime, you know, they say it's a good way to learn. So. Next, I think I'm going to do some circles, standing up, some slow stuff, work on some friction zone work. Saw some videos of guys kicking out legs as they're riding, kind of throw the balance off the bike, but you still kind of work on it. So let's see what happens. I saw was the trying to start taking off from a standing position. I'm super surprised how difficult that is. But practice. One thing I'm noticing is how much weight I'm putting on the handlebars, and it seems like I shouldn't be resting on the handlebars so much. It's actually kind of hard on the hands, and I think the weight's supposed to be on the pegs. So what I think that tells me is that my handlebars, I probably need a riser. It's kind of, when I'm standing, it's not super comfortable, kind of in like this hunched position. I think some risers are in order. cooperating. It's not actively raining. I might shed a layer. I'm just going to keep practicing until I get wore out, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to shut this down and just have some fun. So that was probably the most stand-up riding that I've ever done. Such a good time. But I can see how it's, you know, this is not just sitting on the Harley and cruising, even though, you know, full day of that gets tiring also. But this, standing up, you're a lot more active, you're a lot more involved. After practicing in the parking lot and kind of going for as long as I can there, the weather still cooperated, so I just went around. North Portland has a lot of little alleyways and dirt roads and potholes, and there was a lot of puddles. Had a lot of fun, actually. Feet are pretty wet right now, but my wrists are sore. You know, if any of our viewers out there are experienced ADV riders, I got a question for you. Am I on the right track with thinking that bringing the bars up a little bit would allow me to not be hunched over? That's what makes sense to me. So I would like your guys' opinion. Other than that, it was just what a fun way to utilize a decent winter day, actually. Yeah. Man, this thing it's fun.